wedding gown, but this is just the start. You got a calling written in your heart. They said, dream bigger. You said, watch me now. You didn't just survive it, you took a bow. The world is wide open, the horizon is yours. You've been waiting for this moment, now it's time to soar. You are ready, you are ready. This is your time, go all in. This is just the start. You got a calling written in your heart. They said, dream bigger. You said, watch me now. You didn't just survive it, you took a bow. The world is wide open, the horizon is yours. You've been waiting for this moment. Now it's time to say you are ready. You are ready. This is your time. Everything you work for now, let it be
Good morning. Oh, we can do better than that. It's commencement. Good morning. My name is Dr. Elizabeth Johnson, and I serve as the Provost of American Military University and American Public University, part of the American Public University system. It is my great pleasure to be your Master of Ceremonies today. To those here in person and to those who are watching this live from around the world, welcome to the class of 2026 School of Arts, Humanities, and Education, School of Security and Public Studies, and the School of Science, Technology, Engineering, Math, Commencement Ceremony. Out of respect for all of the graduates in this room, I do ask that at this time you please silence your cell phones. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the presentation of colors by the St. Andrew's Society of Washington, D.C. and the 22nd Battalion Gray Coats Fife and Drum Corps. And please remain standing for the United States National Anthem, sung by U.S. Army Sergeant First Class Retired Holly Shockey.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets re-glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Holly. Let's get a round of applause. You may now be seated. Our invocation will be delivered today by Dr. Bjorn Mercer, Department Chair for Communications and World Languages.
Let us bow our heads towards what we hold sacred. We are here for each other. Look to your right, look to your left, look toward your family in a different city, a different state, or a different country. We are here for each other. We try to achieve great things, not because of fame or fortune, not because of power or glory. We try to achieve great things for our children, for our family and friends, our community. We are here for each other. Look in front of you to a future that is hopeful and full of dreams. Look behind and learn from your stumbles, your missteps, your failures. And so we are here for each other together. Here are a few words from around the world to consider. Discipline of the mind, discipline of the speech, discipline of the body. Be gracious, enjoin what is right, and turn away from those who act ignorantly. No rigid thoughts, no judging words, effortless action. Whatever is true, noble, right, pure, lovely, admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs. Let us do good to all people. And good thoughts, good words, good deeds. We are here for each other together. Amen. And before we move on with today's program, I would like to take a moment of silence to honor those lives that we have lost this year. Family members, friends, members of our university community, and others whose memories are held close by those in this room. We also pause to recognize those who have lost their lives in ongoing conflicts, including the service members who have made the ultimate sacrifice, and all those affected by the hardships of war. In this moment, we reflect with gratitude, respect, and a shared sense of remembrance. Please join us in a moment of silence. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Mercer. Now I'd like to take a moment to introduce our distinguished colleagues on the platform. Please stand as I introduce you, and we can hold applause for the end. Starting at my immediate left, our president, Mr. Nuno Fernandes. Member of the Board of Trustees, Ms. Angie Selden. Member of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Javier Mieres. Member of our Board of Trustees, Lieutenant General Lori Reynolds. Keynote speaker, Lieutenant Commander Ed Hiner. Class of 2026 speaker, okay, you can cheer for this, Mr. Max Marsa. Associate Provost of Engagement and Retention, Dr. Mitch Culver. Associate Provost of Academic Operations, Vice Provost, Dr. Michelle Newman. Dean of the Dr. Wallace C. School of Business, Dr. Jeremy Bauer. Dean of the School of Health Science and the School of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, Dr. Brian Freeland. Yep, that one's yours. Dean of the School of Security and Global Studies, Dr. Julie Rouge. She's yours too. Dean of the School of Arts, Humanities, and Education, Dr. Nicholas Wernicke. Again, he's yours. And Associate Vice President and University Registrar, Miss Jessica Mitchell. As we get to the back, I'm going to share some of our members of the academic and executive leadership team. Department Chair for Communications and World Languages, Dr. Bjorn Mercer. Vice President and Chief of Staff, Miss Lindsay Larson. Vice President of Accreditation, Dr. Jennifer Helm. Vice President of Finance, Miss Maria Guerrero. Senior Vice President of Operations, Miss Erica Orris. Consultant for APU Global Student Success, Mr. Benjamin Castro. AMU Vice President of Brand Expansion and Business Development, Mr. Dan Roby. Vice President in Strategic Partnerships, Mr. Eric Morris. Vice President of Human Resources, Ms. Marissa Blackwell. Associate Vice President of Public Relations, Mr. Frank Tutelo. Senior Director of Research and Library Services, Dr. Kelsey Hotaling. Senior Director of Product Management, Ms. Megan Silva. And our mace bearer, Mr. Blair Clark. Thank you so much. I'd like to turn your attention to our exceptional department chairs and faculty in the audience. Faculty and chairs, please stand. The scholarship and real-world experience you bring to our classrooms ensures that these graduates have the knowledge and skills to compete in their field of choice. But more than that, your unwavering compassion and dedication to their success is one of the reasons we are celebrating more than 17,000 APUS graduates this year. And don't worry, they're not all walking across the stage today. Please join me in a round of applause for your faculty. Please be seated, faculty. The final group I'd like to introduce are the APUS staff who are celebrating with you today. Please step forward from behind the stage, from outside the curtains. Hold up your hands so you can be seen. These individuals represent advising, admissions, financial aid, career services, student affairs, the registrar's office, marketing, and many other departments from across the university. And every single one of these individuals is focused on your success. Please join me in thanking them. And I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge that in honors of Mother's Day weekend, there's another group of individuals we need to acknowledge. So to all the mothers, and to the aunts, and the sisters, and the grandmothers, and the guardians, and all of the other caring people in our respective communities who step in as needed to give someone a mother's love, we wish you all a happy Mother's Day. To give the welcome address, I'm pleased to invite President Nuno Fernandes to the podium. Please join me in welcoming him.
Good morning, everyone. You can do better, special day. Good morning, everyone. All right, much better. Well, good morning, graduates, family, friends, board members, staff, and faculty. Today marks a ceremony, it marks a very important milestone, a culmination and a new beginning. Today is your 2026 commencement. Before I share my remarks, I want to acknowledge the depth and breadth of the graduates surrounding you. I want you to pause for a moment and realize the perseverance that each one of you have displayed. So listen closely for a second. In just a moment, I'll ask different groups of graduates to stand. When you stand, please remain standing. You ready? All right. Stand up and remain standing if you are a first-generation college student. Stand up if you are a mother. Stand up if you are a father. Stand up if you are active duty military. Stand up if you are a veteran. Stand up if you are in a military family. Stand up if you are a first responder. Stand up if you are a working student. And stand up if you are a student from outside of the United States. That's incredible. Please remain standing for just one more minute and turn around and face the back of the room, please. To our guests, the spouses, partners, loved ones, parents, children, family, and friends of the graduates, this is what you did. So please, let's give them a great round of applause to thank them for the support they've given you. All right, you may be seated now. Thank you. So I want to share that it's been over 25 years since my graduation. I'm not sharing that to say that I'm old. I'm sharing that because there's a lot of things I remember about that day. But I remember I had a throbbing headache from attending a never-ending party the night before. I remember one of my best friends asked to marry his girlfriend, and so the party continued that night. And I remember a profound sense of excitement about being ready to formally start my professional career. Now, of all the things I remember, I have zero memory of what the president of the university said. So, if I can't make my speech memorable, I'll try to make it short. Moments like these remind us that behind every graduate, there's a story. Your graduating class has students from 33 different countries around the world, 50 states, DC, and 6 territories. At 16 years old, some are just beginning their journey. At 78 years old, others continue to write their own journey. Together, this class embodies the power of learning at every stage of life. Within this class, there are almost 9,700 active duty service members, almost 4,000 veterans, and over 1,000 family members of those who serve or who have served. Now, often, there are generations of sacrifice that made this day possible. A lot of things happened for this day to happen today. And let me tell you, it happened to me too. And my grandparents were completely illiterate. They could not read or write. They lived in a small village on the other side of the world with fewer than 500 people and not a single paved road. My parents were the first in my family to have access to education and to graduate from college. And I spent most of my childhood and early teenage years with my grandparents on their small farm. I helped with the crops, I took care of the animals. In the winter, there was no heat. So after dinner, we would gather by the fire where my grandmother would pray the rosary every night and made me do the same, reminding me that if I didn't, baby Jesus would be very upset with me. And it's funny how things work because that sense of being God-fearing has stayed with me to this day. In the winter, when it was really cold, I would sleep in their bed, all of us together just to stay warm. And let me tell you, I love those moments. And I cherish them to this day. And when we wanted to shower, we had the boiler that ran on oil. We had to turn it 3 hours in advance just to have warm water. And with all of that, it might surprise you when I say that I was born into privilege. And why is that? Because my grandparents taught me what unconditional love truly is. And that made me a better person, a better colleague, and a better father. And because my parents gave me something far more valuable than anything money can buy. They taught me that life is about the choices that you make. Good or bad, it all comes down to you. So never blame anybody else, never play the blame game. If you get an education, if you are willing to work hard, if you are willing to fight, to push through problems and difficulties, if you have strong ethics and values, you can achieve anything you want. And most likely, you will. From a very early age, I felt that this privilege I had received was almost unfair to others, because I never saw a reason to complain. I never saw life as unfair. I saw every challenge as an opportunity to grow, to become better. And I realized that coming from an economically disadvantaged background was not a weakness. It actually turned into a competitive advantage. I know that many of you, just like my parents, may be first-generation graduates. I know that many of you, just like me, are immigrants or children of immigrants. But I know this, You are all warriors. You have something inside you, a fire, a drive to be better, and that is why you are here today. So, do not let anyone ever doubt you, and most of all, never doubt yourself, because only you know the effort it took to get you here today. And the fact that you made it makes you truly special, and I'm incredibly proud of you. Now, we are living through complex and uncertain times, and for some of you graduating today, sometimes it may be easy to feel discouraged, especially when the challenges around us can feel so visible. But as human beings, we have been given something truly powerful, and that's the ability to think critically, the ability to make meaningful questions, and the ability to determine for ourselves what we believe to be true. All privileges that we should never forget. So today, I want to remind you of something. No matter your background, no matter where you come from, no matter your personal beliefs, no matter your faith, we all share something in common. We are part of a global community that is connected by learning, by purpose, and by possibility. So today, as you graduate, you are just not receiving a degree. You are opening a new door that maybe your grandparents may never had, a door that your parents dreamed about for you, a door that you fought for, and it's now in your hands because, make no mistake, the future does not belong to the most privileged. It belongs to those who show up every day and do the work. People just like you, the ones who are committed to personal growth and to create a brighter future for themselves and for their families. The ones who sacrificed, the ones who stayed up late, the ones who kept going when it was hard, the ones who never quit, the ones who do the right thing when no one else is looking. And if there's one thing I hope you remember from today, it is this. Where you come from does not define you. What you choose to do next does. So go out there and build something meaningful. Build a career, build a life, build a family, build opportunities for others, make your parents proud, make your children proud, honor the sacrifices that got you here, treat people with dignity and fairness, choose humility over ego, choose service over status, spend less time judging others and more time examining yourselves. Stand with those who are struggling, not because it is easy, but because it is right. Live with integrity, not for show, but for truth. And always choose love over hate, even towards those we feel distant from or disagree with most. And one day, when someone asks you where your story began, you will smile and you will say, it began the day I decided to truly believe in myself and to take responsibility for my life. Class of 2026, this is your moment and I'm incredibly proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you, President Fernandes. Today, we are honored to have Lieutenant Commander retired Ed Hiner as our commencement speaker. Ed is a Navy SEAL who spent more than 2 decades leading one of the world's most demanding environments. Across 9 major deployments, he led hundreds of combat missions in Iraq, Afghanistan, and beyond, earning 2 Bronze Stars with V for Valor. During the Battle of Ramadi, he became the first SEAL to be spot promoted for combat command in Iraq's Triangle of Death. He later served as the Navy's Training and Readiness Officer, helping shape the SEAL team's elite training and enduring ethos, and served 2 years embedded with British Special Forces, leading joint operations during the War on Terror. Today, Ed brings that same discipline and clarity to developing leaders. He's the founder of Easy Day Solutions, a leadership development company, a best-selling author, and a sought-after speaker equipping others to lead with resilience, accountability, and purpose under pressure. He now dedicates his work to helping others build the discipline, character, and clarity required to read themselves and others at the highest level. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Hiner to the podium.
Standing up here on this stage like this, surrounded by all these brilliant graduates and distinguished professors, I have to admit something. I feel a little bit like the guy that in the morning after a party who asked, so who was the drunkest last night? Because everyone knows the rule, right? If you have to ask, it was probably you. And standing here, looking out at all these high IQs and academic achievements, I'm starting to feel a little bit like that guy. That's probably why I've always liked to think of myself as a bit of a blue-collar scholar. People love to say, follow your dreams. Dreams matter. Dreams inspire us and dreams pull us forward. But here's the truth. Dreams alone are not enough. There's another danger people don't talk about, and that's comfort. Comfort and safety can numb you. They feel good in the moment, but over time, they slowly numb, stifle ambition, and quietly kill dreams. Comfort dulls, but discipline sharpens. And a sharp mind builds a road to dreams. Dreams in life, there are three things that matter on that journey. There's talent, discipline, and dreams. Talent is the compass that points you in the right direction. Discipline builds a road that carries you forward. And dreams become the destination you are capable of reaching. And sometimes that compass shows up in the most unlikely of places. Forrest Gump. Now, I like to call Forrest Gump a cinematic philosophical genius, because hidden inside that simple story are one of the most powerful lessons about life. And to be honest, I relate with him a little bit. I grew up in a trailer park in Virginia, 234 miles west of here, raised by a grandmother who was born in 1915 and had a 7th grade education. In what I've learned to call the privilege of poverty. The odds were exactly stacked in my favor. There were plenty of people who had expectations of what someone from my background could or couldn't become. And looking back on it now, I think part of the reason I made it through some of the things I did is that I might have been too dumb to understand my own limitations. The SEAL teams have a saying, if you're going to be dumb, you better be tough. Well, lucky for me, I was tough. Sometimes that's actually a gift, because the world will try to tell you what you can't do. But if you don't believe those limits, you might just outrun them. And that's exactly what Forrest did. Forrest had a low IQ. People saw limitations everywhere they looked. Teachers saw limitation, coaches saw limitations, and society saw limitations. But Forrest never cared. He only knew one thing. He could run. Running was his talent, and that one talent changed everything. Running made him a college football star. Running earned him a Medal of Honor in Vietnam, and running launched a world-class ping pong career. Running carried him across America. And that same simple spirit helped him become a shrimp boat captain and built Bubba Gump into a business. He found his talent, and he ran with it. And that's a lesson. You don't always start with a dream. Sometimes you start with a talent. Push that talent far enough, and discipline will turn it into dreams. And that's how I see my life. I didn't just dream about success. I dreamt about pushing my talents to the absolute limit, because my dreams are determined what I am capable of becoming. But here's something I've learned. You can't always clearly see the future. We all fall into the projection trap. We take who we are today and project it forward. But your future isn't built by who you are today. It's built by who you become. Because in my life, who I became led me. Just a short distance from here stands a Lincoln Memorial. In the movie Forrest Gump, Forrest actually stood there and tried to give a speech about the Vietnam War, but the wires had been pulled out of the microphone. So no one heard what he said. After all that, the only thing anyone heard from Forrest leaning into the microphone and saying, "That's all I gotta say about that." But on those very same steps, in real life, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. stood there and the world heard every word. "I have a dream." But that dream didn't come out of nowhere. Dr. King had a rare talent, the ability to move a conscience of a nation. But his greatest talent it was something deeper, his character. And his character rooted in a powerful idea, one that took me a long time to truly understand. The opposite of fear is not courage. The opposite of fear is love. Fear is about surviving. Love is about thriving. Fear makes you protect yourself. Love makes you give yourself. Fear builds walls. Love builds bridges. Because character is one of the few things in life that is available to every single one of us. You can't buy it. You can't be born into it. And no title, status, or position can give it to you. Character is free, but it must be earned every single day. Just like my Navy SEAL Trident, you don't earn it once. You earn it every day. But there's another truth about life. As you go out into the world, following your talents, disciplining yourself toward your dreams, living by your ethos and your character, life will eventually hand you something, a raw deal, a random, well, you know what, weapon. And by the way, raw is just war spelled backwards. Because sooner or later, life knocks you down, knocks everyone down. And when that happens, being tough suddenly becomes a very useful talent. And those whippings hurt, but pain can be a brutal teacher. And if you are willing to learn from it, it can make you stronger than comfort ever could. Let me tell you something that took me a long time to understand. No one is coming to design your life for you. No one is going to arrive one day and hand you your purpose. No one is going to explain later why everything happened the way it did. No one is going to write the meaning of your life. That part belongs to you. Because life works through contrast. Without hardship, we would never appreciate success. Without struggle, we would never appreciate love. Without loss, we would never appreciate love. Without death, life itself would have no meaning. The ancient Romans had a phrase for this, memento mori. Remember, you must die. And strangely enough, that my reminder is what makes life so precious. It's not the event that finds you. It's what happens in the cockpit of your mind. As Shakespeare wrote, nothing is either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. Two people can experience the same circumstances. One calls it poverty. The other calls it the privilege of poverty. Same event, different cockpit experience. Now let me give you a reflection. There's a famous lyric from the song Me and Bobby McGee that says, "I'd give all my tomorrows for one single yesterday." Now don't take that literally, but ask yourself a question. If you could relive one single day for your life exactly the way it happened, what day would it be? Think about it. What day would you choose? Maybe it was a day filled with laughter. Maybe a day filled with people you love. Maybe a day when you felt completely alive. Those days are clues They tell you something important. They show you what really matters. And if you pay attention, they help you design the tomorrows still waiting for you. Now imagine one day life becomes a movie. What kind of movie will it be? The safe one? I followed the path given to me. I did what everyone expected. I played it safe. That's not much of a movie. But another kind of movie is possible. A movie where you discover your talents, where discipline pushes those talents towards your dreams, where your character and ethos guide your choices. And when life hands you a raw deal, the cockpit of your mind turns it into fuel. Because your life is the most important story you will ever tell. Look at the people sitting next to you today. The friends you studied with, the friends who struggled with you, the people who walked this journey with you. 20 years from now, some of you will build companies, some of you will lead communities, and some of you will change lives in ways you cannot yet imagine. But every single one of you will write a story. So find your talent. Discipline will turn it into your dreams, and as you do, build who you become, because that person will lead you. Guard your character, and remember something powerful. Comfort intoxicates, but discipline sobers. And a sober mind is capable of extraordinary things. So make your story a great one, because someday your story will be the only thing you leave behind. And like Forrest, run with it. And that's all I got to say about that. Congratulations, hoo-yah.
Thank you, Lieutenant Commander Hiner. That is a speech we will remember. I would now like to welcome Class of 2026 graduate Maxwell Marsa to the podium to deliver the 2026 Student Address. Maxwell was selected to share his personal experience as a representative of your graduating class. Maxwell, please come join me at the podium.
This is my testimony. Good morning, distinguished faculty, honored guests, and my fellow graduates. Today is a big day, the kind of day you prayed about, the kind of day you dream about, and in my case, like many of us here, survive boot camp for. My journey started on the streets of Monrovia, Liberia, brought me across the ocean to the United States, pushed me through the obstacle courses of Paris Island, and somehow landed me here, a sergeant of Marines. With a college degree. If you had told 12 years old me, watching the Marines end the Civil War in Liberia, that I had one day become one of them, I probably would have said, are you sure you are talking to the right kid? But as I have learned, with God's help, persistence can overcome every resistance. Before I go any further, please permit me to recognize the people who carried me through this journey. First, I'll give all the glory to God who made this possible. Then my parents, my beautiful wife, Valeria, she's probably watching right now. Our 2 kids, Heavenly and Divine. My godmother, she's in the back, Fit Komoyanti Komote. My professors at American Military University. But most of all, my sisters and brothers in the United States Marine Corps. Hoorah! If love and support were a college major, each and every one of you will have PhDs. See, I arrived in the United States on June 6, 2022. I met my recruiter 1 week after. And July 27, I enlisted. And on September 6, I was standing on the yellow footprints on Paris Island and wondering, God, what have I done? Even though this was my childhood dream, but sometimes the reality of your dream is more scary and bigger than you've ever imagined. And to make matters worse, my wife was pregnant. Our son was barely 2 years, and we have been in the United States for less than 3 months. But she signed those papers with a smile, and she said something I would never forget. And I will say that to each and every one of you sitting in this room, and to every American watching me around the world. My wife said, go serve your country. That's when I knew I had married the right woman. But you see, balancing family life, military, and college, it wasn't easy. I studied in the trenches of Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, and in the fields of Iwakuni, Japan. Yet, American Military University was so flexible, I am totally convinced they would allow me to submit assignment from the moon if the Wi-Fi was good enough. But like I said earlier, my story didn't start here. I was born during the 14-year civil war in Liberia. A lot of you don't probably know that, but it's in West Africa. I attended the University of Liberia for 3 years, studying mining engineering. And then in 2014, boom, Ebola hit Liberia. 11,000 plus lives were lost. Schools were closed. My father's business was completely destroyed. I dropped out of the University of Liberia as a sophomore student with no hope of going back. By the way, I never did. Life handed me a bag of lemon. But I did not just make lemonade. I opened a lemonade factory. What did I do? I seized the opportunity to work with Ebola survivors, even when everyone else in my country was running away from this invisible army. But I knew what I wanted. I wanted a college degree. I wanted education. And so I switched to Stars University as a self-sponsored student and started studying information technology because the job could not permit me to continue my education at the University of Liberia. From high school to the time I dropped out of the University of Liberia, I had studied plumbing, journalism, cosmetology, data processing. Basically, if it could be learned, I learned it. Because I always like to say, do not put all your eggs in one basket, especially if the basket is made in Liberia during a civil war. I hustled, I grew, and I adapted. During that time, I applied for international scholarships. I got one at the Felician University in New Jersey, but I was denied a student visa twice. I cry a little, but I pray a lot. And then come in 2021, bam, God opened the doors of blessings for my family. Yeah. We won the diversity visa lottery called the DV to travel to the United States. So what felt like rejection was actually God saying, relax, I've got something better. Fast forward to this day, in just 3 years, I am now a United States citizen. A United States Marine Corps sergeant. And a graduate of this beautiful university. If that isn't God's timing, then I don't know what is. But story time is over. Here is the truth, and probably the most important message that I want the generations to remember. I am not extraordinary. Each and every one of you sitting in this room or watching around the world has fought your own battles. You've raised families. You've worked jobs. You've served your country. Most of all, you've pushed through the challenges that no one else sees. Your story matters just as much as mine. As Nelson Mandela said, it is always impossible until it is done. And today, you have done it. So as we celebrate, remember this: your dreams may take time. Your dreams may take detours. Your dream may take you even through Paris Island. But if you stay faithful, if you stay persistent, if you stay hungry, you will get there. Let this not be the end of your journey. There are bachelor degrees waiting for you, master degrees waiting for you. Some of you, doctorates and PhDs. A future that needs your strength, your resilience, and your story. Congratulations, class of 2026. Thank you.
That was a student speaker for all time. That was fantastic. Can we get another round of applause? Oh, that one got me. Thank you for sharing your experience with your classmates. Oh, what impressive students we have. And we are honored to be a part of all of your collective journeys. We have a few other impressive individuals that we would like to acknowledge. Yesterday, we held an awards ceremony to celebrate the academic and service excellence of a few select graduates and faculty. We celebrated President's Award winners, various leadership and service awards, academic scholar awards, and multiple awards that recognize the impact of our co-curricular programs. If you received one of these awards, would you please stand to be recognized? Congratulations. Now I'd like all of our graduates who earned Latin honors to please stand. If you earned summa cum laude, magna cum laude, or cum laude designation during your studies, congratulations, great work. I love seeing you all stand. You can have a seat. All right, graduates, are you ready for the fun part? Me too. President Fernandes, upon recommendation of the Board of Trustees and on behalf of the faculty, I am pleased to present to you the American Public University System Class of 2026 candidates from the Schools of Arts, Humanities, and Education, the School of Security and Global Studies, and the School of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math. All right, graduates, I know your heart rate just spiked. As a reminder, we have wonderful staff members who will ensure that you are at the right place at the right time. Please remain seated until directed to head to the stage by one of our staff members. You will show your stage pass to the staff member at the top of the ramp. And when your name is read, we will celebrate your accomplishments as you cross this beautiful stage. Don't forget to shake hands with both your dean and with President Fernandes. We have had that happen. Doctoral degree candidates will cross the stage first, followed by our master's candidates, bachelor's candidates, and associate's degree candidates. We're going to recognize the School of Security and Global Studies first, followed by the School of Arts, Humanities, and Education, and we'll end off with the School of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math. Graduates and guests, please remain in your seats until all of the graduates have been recognized, and I promise we have something special planned for you at the end of this ceremony that you will not want to miss. With no further ado, we welcome the doctoral candidates from the School of Security and Global Studies to come forward to receive your diploma. School of Security and Global Studies, doctoral.
Paul Kwasi Kenyenso.
Shell Tengisdal.
Henry Hama.
Christopher Suhar. Joseph Pagan.
Orain Edwards. David Dombre.
Paul Miller.
Ari Basin.
Nicole Barbara Morgan Starks.
Autumn Krill. Setwana Hurdle.
Kenneth Nicholas Wootnan. Scott Waddell. Trey Andrew Carrington McMullen. Freddie Munana.
Jennifer Cannon.
Andrea Mosila.
School of Security and Global Studies Masters.
Chastity Kinser. Abdul Hakim Habibi. Grigory Adamovich. Eric Keener.
Aldemoro Nelson.
Sean Lavick. Jahangir Abdul Hamidov.
Christopher Whitley.
Kazmir Anyanwu.
Alvin Rutledge. Shamar White.
Christopher Hill. Victor Joseph Campo III.
Alex Melendez.
Adedeji Jayasimi. Terry Michael Bird.
Brent Moody. Robert Spruill.
Jack Edward Daly. Abigail Geet Mumin.
Brianna Waltz.
Courtney Daly.
Marina Donna Ramirez.
Jordan Davis. Morgan Bandy. Jennifer Colleen Holy Cross.
Scotty Mason. Michael Montez.
Tankesha Coakley.
Megan Montanez.
Tamara Catcher.
Edmund Wiggins, Jr.
Lawrence Dean Butts II.
David Tenbrook. Tyler Whitsett. Jason Jules Molshan. Odessa Williams Eel.
Nathan Abreu. Daniel Romy Kaya Jones.
Jennifer Rosario.
Pedro Johnson.
Michael Murley.
Tyler Bear. Cassidy Beinlich. Miranda de Valdivielso Zepeda.
Grace McKnight.
William L. Elkins.
Dawn Anne-Marie Smichael.
Joseph Fofana.
Luis Fernando Valentin Jr. Dominique Robinson. Candice McWhorter. Daniel Nkombo. Addison Walker Smith.
Sierra Fox. Eris Butler.
Justin Parson Sherfy.
Kenneth Barber.
Mylis Joanne Yepes Burak.
Jolisa LaFleur Gray. Chibueze Ebepu.
Christopher Andrew Ransom.
Shanae Lauren Edwards. Shanae Lauren Edwards. Katisha Jackson.
Aislinn Otero. Bora Peck. Olajiira Okunlola.
Shauna Choi Geyer. Olivia Lisette Barrera.
Barbara Vieira.
Christopher Hughes.
Stephanie Perlaza.
Khalid Khoshal. Christy Collins.
David Moore.
John Beddoes.
Oscar Montero. Delbert Swan. Quinton Wynn. Datron Savage.
Jacqueline Bonner. Shalita Lyons.
Onel Montalvo.
Laura Catherine Castillon. Ernest King.
Maria del Carmen Rodriguez Calvillo.
Cheryl Cortemelia. Jessica Cahey.
Unique Huekia. Afolabi Olaitan. Joel Medina Centeno. David Smith. Jacqueline Maloney Fisher. Elizabeth Ohene. Kema Orji. Ariana Rhodes.
Ronald Holmes.
Konati Greg Morris.
John Smith Desum.
Diamond Lene Ward. Devika Sahadeo.
Nathaniel Kozak. Nicholas Davis. Lindy Boatfield.
Barbara Nainka. Tosin Olubajo.
Oluwafemi Alake. Megan Graves.
Donna Swan. Chanel Troche Marshall.
Rashawn Marshall.
Emerald Surwa Boateng Biko. Jasmine Bradley. Chirac Fonjo.
Anson Soper.
Elizabeth Ann Barbato.
Andrew Sanadad. Michael Uribe. Silvio Eng III. Justin McIntyre.
Ernest Osaramwensi Igbinigun.
Jesse Reihold.
Giovanni Figueroa.
Crystal Perone.
Hiru Sarali Magar.
Taylor Ryan.
Brittany Shanice Jackson. Manar Flynn.
Elizabeth Tambe.
Nicole Marie Ayers.
Tiffany McDuffie.
Prisma Iniguez.
Drew Williams. Brandon Taylor.
Jim Katanga. Melissa Johns.
Michael F. Newson.
Ian Edelston.
Thomas Rinner, Jr.
Katie Fenwick.
Apiseta Sankara.
Cabrina Blakeney.
Matthew Mahoney.
Timothy Lee Brown, Jr. Markinson Augustine.
Taraj Roseway.
Sheldon Newman. Jessica A. Robinson. Nabi Safi.
Nikita Green. Adedayo Emmanuel Adedayo. Tanae Nichelle Johnson. Alyssa Inaiken. Charday Longshore. Jessica Lauren James. Adrian Hayden. Hunter Baker.
Angel Nelson.
Emma Grace Jones.
William Wilson.
Amadou Lee.
Dion Joseph Weng.
Humphrey Hills II.
Miguel Ocasio. Bobby Nettles III.
Ryan Clark. Elisa Ballard.
Matthew McCoy. Amdi Mustafa Niang.
Nahom Getnet. Evelyn Ann Marie Bruno.
Taylor Song. Daniel Scholler. Ashley Ricker. Tiffany Starr.
Carly Beard.
Terry Maxwell. Ismail Tayo Yahya.
School of Security and Global Studies, Bachelors.
Taryn Troilo. Matthew Samuel Villegas. Crystal Nugent Hicks. Timothy Waller. Mark Sherrill.
Domingo Diaz Liberata.
Summer Smith.
Tabitha Hebner. Christopher Ryan Grykowski. Heather Chamberlain.
Craig M. Claxton, Jr.
Simone Bowleg.
Alea Jessica Ronette Saunders.
Raphael Jerome Lazar Jr. Mohammed Kanu.
Leonard Martin II.
Dwight Asema. Benjamin Haynes.
David Young.
Stephen Acosta.
Benjamin Thompson.
Nelson Hertilian.
Jameer Taylor.
Christopher Conroy. Zachary Samir Ali.
Justin Rodabaugh. Brian Troy McMahon. Tanisha McNeil. L'Oreal Giovan Wynn.
Rainier Genova.
Emily McConnell.
Brittany Micah de Leon. Daniel Covington. Joshua Isaiah Hunter.
Tyler Rodriguez.
Malik Kilgore. Abu Bakr ibn Abdul Zahir.
Taylor Sanchez. Gwendolyn Sanchez.
Christian Gonzalez.
Christina Maurer.
Danielle Alexander Gage.
Jerome Sablan.
Jocelyn Celine Lofton. Jose Colon.
Jessica Evelyn Thompson.
Lorraine Alexander.
Joseph Pagano. Marion K. Mitchell Sr.
Emily Dougherty. Select Jafar. Peter Kimani. Kim Kimani. Cleon Baxter. Sierra Andrews. Antonio Cornejo.
Bo Christopher Southern.
Daniel Garcia.
Ava Lene Moniz.
Nadeshka Holmes. James Robert Brooks. Cecilia Andrews.
Heather Ollinger.
Tok Pagohi.
James Rawlings, Sr.
Luis Abreu.
Elizabeth Jones.
Rachel Hall.
Anthony Vierstra. Ruby L. Ogburn. Jacob Thomas. Carolina Vincent.
Stephanie Backus.
Logan Alexander Smith.
Jessica Hager. Oceana Johnson. Juwan Barnes.
Maxwell Marsa. Avery Edwin McLean.
Thomas Lynn. Lazaro Dominguez.
Kennedy Tanksley. Ashley Pardo.
Melissa Arevalo. Jasmine Francis.
Bianca McManus.
Shaunalyn Cooper.
Stephen White. Gideon Rono.
Anderson Lewis. Chris Sanders LaFortune. Michael A. Caliendo Jr.
Michael Scott Ratu. Elijah Sabre. Hunter Moss. Navarone Ray. Gregory Williams.
Dewana Larondos. Jesse Adams III.
Brian Quigg. Aaron Taylor Pearson.
Richard Estrada.
Joshua Phipps. Julius Shorter. Johnny Williams. Derek Webb.
Riel Monet Edwards.
Cassandra Q. Carter.
Alexis Steele.
Kate Burke.
Jennifer Taylor.
Edgar Andres Cerillo. Anthony Harden.
Jeanette Reed Solar.
Adam Johnson.
Edward Lentuan Taylor. Gisela Valdez. Thaw Zin Mio Thaung.
Ernest Lopez. Darian Baldrick. Benjamin Lee. Nicole Davis Thrower.
Esperanza Noel Mukiba.
Michael Robinson. Trumiaya Weekly. Obadiah Mutua. Myra Chavez.
Alan Hankins. Ashley Kautko. Cole Lewis.
Robert Russell.
Dante B. Cabrias Jr. Bradley Johnson.
Alexander Sanders.
Emmanuel Zibli.
Nicole Velez.
David Bixby. Kenisha Long.
Ryan Mallet.
Bryson Reed Dent Casper.
Richard Moore.
Veronica Flores. Shaquarius Hunter. Nathan Aman.
Deepak Velmurugan. William Mangual.
Arian Lords.
Talia Wilson. Jonathan Ty. Cesar Valdez Carrera.
Jennifer Gallo. Isaiah Wade Green.
Kendall O'Connell. Jerron Reed. Jordan Rowan.
William Goree.
Leilani Alejandra Romero. Ashley Renee Fujihira Salas. Trey Tremillo.
Ogbamudia Blessing Igwe.
Boston Sango.
Takesha Butler. Janine Latrice Henderson.
Leslie Smith.
Eduardo Albizo. Matthew Davis. Carl Cately Sr., Edgar Herrera, Omar Brown, Connell George, Andrew Candler,
Travis Morris,
Harold Benny, Kelsey Boudreau,
Tony Summerall,
Danny Campos,
Victor Antonio Santos, Alexia Messiah Alexis, Zachary Shaw, Tevin Wright,
Joseph Lavigny, Aja L. Griggs,
Tammy Mara, Ramon Tolosa Perez,
Rose Dana Jonas,
Gabrielle Ventura, Sheila Njikang, Xavier Yarborough,
Kofi Desiree Kouame,
Legna Perez,
Perla Corona, Vladimir Julian,
George L. Timo IV,
Bradley Coggins,
Philip Victory Roberson,
Desandre King,
Brandon Miller, Ian Verada Hernandez,
Abigail Gutierrez, Joseph Gutierrez, Hemeline Alvarez Peña,
Nashon Mays,
Brian Castro, Tanya Diaz,
Monique Avagay Wilson,
Candace Jensen, John Paul Canlapan,
Jenny Shalala Hartman, Gregory Patrick Woods II,
Kyle Hruska, Kate Hill,
Stephanie Pekovsky, Christopher Stephen Pittman,
Tanisha Lyons, Terrence Aponshine,
George Wagrudge, Emmanuel Joseph Patterson,
Alicia Marie Sambola Doherty,
Dennis Singh, Dario Polson, Corey Russell,
Mariah Bagoras.
Amy McLaurin. Rebecca Walsh. Yusupi Perez.
Pedro Alberto Alvarez.
Martin Rivas.
Michelle Ferrari.
Tamara Reed. Jabari McLeod.
Kishab Carroll. Shamira Crawford.
Joshua Sullivan. Evan Murray.
Michelle Davis. Jonathan M. Sarasades.
Calvin Hayes. Katie Scherer. Trevor Pistak.
Jason Garcia.
Nikira Turner.
Emma Delaney.
Michael Tolbert.
Sean John. Samuel L. Davidson. Brittany Albritton.
Cedric Rashid.
Michael Femibello.
Nicole Ortega. Ronald Reinhardt. Joseph Ramirez. Nehemiah Ratliff.
School of Security and Global Studies, Associate.
Nazareth Lopez.
Emily Ortiz.
Jessica Carmo. Kaylee Christian. Vincent Lindsay. Kayla E. Voss.
Carl Woolridge.
Daniel Campos Camano.
Abraham Abdullah Sowa.
Benjamin Doran.
Tiffany Anita Middleton.
Delenthea Briscoe.
Fausto Santiago. David Mason.
Rashid Awad Aliami.
Shanika Williams.
Miriam Hernandez.
Eric Walker. Alejandro Salgado.
Ashlyn Jean Patterson. Ian Bush.
Let's go!
Sam Viswasam.
Hattie King Jordan.
of Arts, Humanities, and Education, Masters.
Kevin Darnell Simpson. Larry Wilson.
Rhea Lodwall.
Nija Wynn.
Sarah Cantu.
Priscilla Turkovich. Carolina Rosero Vallejo.
Senia Bedminster.
Arlie Ramos. Yang Xia.
Luz Viminda Andrews. Kidan Abraham.
Brenda Isela Santos.
Nuniela Aline Tita. Wake Henry. Laymoan Dunlap. Benito Gonzalez. Martina Washington. Sabrina Sarah Doyles.
Melanie E. McConnell.
Stacy Anderson.
Alicia Nelson. Nefertiri E. Wanzo Burns. Tina Seabury Payne.
Lois Bourne. Lauren Glover. Dorothy Cadenas.
Kayla Porter. Malcolm David Santiago Ramos.
Joshua Ryan Bowers.
Daniel Parella. Tiffany Linda Roberts.
Lud Mia Altador. Lakeisha Banks. Justin Cotti. Kenneth Berry. Akia Booker. Anthony Landini.
James Harlow Schlotzhauer.
Luann Amstel. Dr. Dagmar Frias Montolio. David Connor.
Jessica Shuptreen. Christina Vega.
School of Arts, Humanities, and Education, Bachelors.
Marcus Robbins.
Rose Lore Cadet.
Shaniqua Smith. Marlena DeQuela Ryan.
Kendrick Brunson Sr.
Jacob Ray Wheeler.
Christopher Belch.
Janae Morel Green.
Selena Salgado Landeros.
Andrea Pierce. Cassandra Nathan Mays.
Crystal Davis.
William Stanton.
Tierra Elena Davis.
Laura Riordan.
Rodlin Acevedo.
Myra Velasquez. Tara Wilson. Edmonda Pentecost. David Pentecost. Savannah Torres.
Renard Gully. Charles LeBay. Ronnie Cruz Greedy.
Amber Schuler.
Crystal Harlow.
Leanna Taylor. Anthony Martin.
Francisca Alcorn.
Alyssa Reed.
Nyla Jones. Gregory Dalton. Davia Eccles. Katura Ellis. Gregory Dalton. Katura Ellis.
Shanavia Monroe. Heather Perez. Sagi Namati Lialamani.
Precious Hembry. Alexia Acevedo. Shauna Benavidez. Franco D'Alessandro. Kristen Fletcher Donaldson.
Erica Victoria Riley. Angela Markham. Kiana Nelson.
Ricardo Alonso. Gabrielle Falou.
Karia Maseno. Marissa Welker.
Geraldo Guzman Miranda.
Elizabeth Wilford. Elizabeth Ann McDowell Pulgarin. Reagan Melvin.
Hannah Dwelly Davenport.
Vicki Jean Bossman.
Brenda Walker. Shireen Rains. D'Angelo Purnell. Mark Totilo. Megan Valdez.
Miriam Escobar. Kiana Holmes.
Medina Thompson.
Taylor Harrelson. Anna Henriksen. Camille Kadian Bowers. Shanice Hadley. Jesus Carreras Jr.
Chelsea Elizabeth Nieto.
Kiana Washington.
Nakia Melton. Natasha Mickens.
Noah Carell. Malie Harley.
Sherry Renee Quimby. Leah Smith. Jamisha Murphy. Mary Monako.
Tracy Chenard.
Mark Joseph Venancio. Martiana Renee Owens. Edwin Paul Omana Hernandez. Chad Touche.
Levanize Bailey Hay.
Sean Padua. Heather Padua. Flint Warner. Jessica Monique Haas. Destiny McRae.
Ali Huckabee. Shannon Dill. Jennifer Cruz Lopez.
Ni Tran. Destiny Prince. Charmella Prince. Cecilia Vargas.
Ninoska Johnson. Brittany Kilfoyle. Ryan Kilfoyle.
Brittany McDowell. Cassidy Storch. Brianna Nunez.
Bianca Galarza. Nikisha Bazzi.
Neremiah Stephen Scipio. Christopher Valentine. Katerina Pletnova.
Briar Dillo. Stephanie Griffin.
Autumn Revis.
Vincent Perry.
Jennifer Kressel.
Bria Pridgeon.
Destiny Horton.
Renee Sharp Haynes. Genesis Marie Taveras.
Taylor J. Abigail Chukwu. Angelique Largy. Nathan Beard.
Ashley Troches.
Joshua Lee Houston. Ryan Garcia. William Buckley. Kishana Hartman.
Melanie Silva Gallegos.
Marcus DeAndre Eastland Sr.
James Michael Zeller.
Logan Cooper. Todd Allen Crawford.
Nina Rodriguez.
Kimberly Carter. Trisha Lynn Cruz. Yesenia Glenn. Patrice Antoinette Craig.
School of Arts, Humanities, and Education, Associates.
Gabriel Ortiz Jr.
Sarah Kirkman. LaDeja Imani Andrews. Elijah Johnson. Clifford Martin Lewis.
Christian Robertson.
Wilson Lopez.
Tyler Spolaric. John Resendez. Jonathan Waite.
Andrea Blue. Sabrina Hill.
Juan Miles. Anthony Moran.
Matthew Drabitsky. Desiree Hall. Alex Garza. Brianna Garza.
Jimmy Negron Jr. Laura Summers. Cresty Nelson.
Kishma Gums.
Markwill Marshburn.
Carvorius Yerhuan Evans.
William Y. Thomas. Jeanette Valeriano. Marcus D. Renfro.
Tara Lynn Walker.
Robert Baskerville Jr. Stephanie Lewis.
Lizette Rodriguez.
Quentin Little.
Amina Saleh.
Christopher Lehuillier.
Angie Valle.
Uderka Heredia.
Jacqueline Alejandra Navoa. Angel Luis Morales Rosa.
James Ellis.
Karina Murray. Adrian Felipe Reyes Rivera.
Sabrina Clay. Brianna Forbes.
Jennifer West.
David Gorey.
Andrea Yarbrough. Uwezoke.
Caitlin Johnson. Pedro Herrera.
Brianna Frausto. School of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, Masters.
Yao Opoku Amoa. Shelby Feldman.
Brian Shoppert.
Kelsey Geringer.
Sanya Trapp.
Erica Antanovich.
Cameron Wood.
Dustin Lynn Hess.
Shali Varada. Rolando Swaby.
Paris Brianna Allen.
Melanie McKee.
Tanika Hurd.
Daniel Music. Priscilla Cantera Van Dyke.
Opie Yemi Akande. Jonathan Aramayo. Haryana Khan. Gabrielle Blake. Michael Jamar Graham.
Peter Okoye.
Christopher Arnold. Aidenaya Diamond.
Lionel Medlock.
Alexis Ledbetter. Vernon Hampton.
Yesenia Ortiz.
Michael Johnson.
Selena Mann.
Worker Abate Casa.
Christopher Nicholson. Leilani Mason. Hannah Ritter.
Abdulgajir Inejdi.
Mary Hyde. Eric Lang.
Tejas Yusuf Mare.
Susan Darlene Funk.
Dana Pedersen.
Stephanie Clark.
Sierra Alexandra von Haften.
Anastasia Jones. Eileen Alexandria Arenivas. Brittany Diaz. Bernhard Riemann del Rosario Jimenez. Janelle Hartford. Luis Gonzalez. Whitney Hawkins.
Sayana Wago. William Miller.
School of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, bachelor's. Zenobia Bryant, deployed.
Brittany McCarty.
Hercules Baxter. April Nicole Bivens.
Akbar Chachazre.
Maya Rose Eskridge. Christopher Fountain.
Jeremy Redden.
Daniel Hubbard. Adam Tyler Johnson.
Nsikak Umoren. Eden Tillman. Jayla Mackenzie Sanders.
James Holder.
Nicholas Smith Barulik. Alan Sagno. Jevanai Malcolm.
Brandon Harris. Nicholas Chapman. Ashley Adams. William Allbrooks. Gabriel Lopez.
Bushra Tiwat. Alvaro Martinez.
Savannah Marie Corrales. Gavin DeMarview. Nathan Curry. Luis Espinoza. Melinda Lewis. Clayton Kimbrough.
Garland Scientice.
Elena Claudio. Kingsley Antwi.
Austin Sebi. Eric Workmeister.
Thomas Lashinsky. Rhonda Brown.
Jeffrey Collins Mwambu. Rebecca Thull.
Watson Jean.
Tevin Pacheco.
Jennifer Blanco. Emeziem Ahaulo. Hayden Humphreys.
Brandon Pettis. Gildas Mbuna.
Blaine M. Gallis. Crystal Farmer.
Rachel Rash.
Morgan Anderson.
Derek Mora. Jacob Templin. Benjamin Rushing.
Frank Carey. Amber Doublestein.
James Williams. Joshua Mott Richards.
Mark Anthony. Darian Jaderquist.
Valerie Sullivan. Jaden Lyle Pfluger. Hefsi Vasquez.
Joshua Coleman. Sierra Barker. Larissa Fernandez da Silva.
Corinne Lorraine Prescott.
Ranjana Bhandari. Rodney Jones. Craig Hilke.
Destiny Torres.
Jamal Blake.
Alan Noss. Miranda Velarde. Jeremy Schlegelmilch. Buddy Murill.
School of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, Associates.
Jalicia Sierra Daney.
Patia Petion.
William Grant Huffman.
Morletta Mack. Josue Daniel Torres.
Dr. Wallace E. Boston, School of Business, Associate.
Tamara Bradley.
Justin Adams.
Nahum Germain.
All right, let's get a round of applause for our 2026 graduates. What a beautiful job they did walking our stage, and it is time to make this official. President Fernandes, would you mind coming over here, please? Doctoral candidates, may I ask that you please rise? President Fernandes, these candidates have fulfilled all requirements for their respective doctoral degrees, and it is with great pleasure that I present them to you.
Thank you, Dr. Johnson. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you the doctoral degree with all the privileges and responsibilities thereunto.
Doctoral graduates can be seated. Master's degree candidates, please rise. President Fernandes, these candidates have also fulfilled all requirements for their respective master's degrees, and it is again with great pleasure that I present them to you.
Thank you, Dr. Johnson. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you the master's degree with all the privileges and responsibilities thereunto.
Master's graduates can be seated. Our bachelor's degrees candidates, please rise. President Fernandes, these candidates have fulfilled all requirements for their respective bachelor's degrees, and it is yet again with great pleasure that I present them to you.
Thank you, Dr. Johnson. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you the bachelor's degree with all the privileges and responsibilities thereunto.
And our bachelor's graduates can be seated. Let's have our associate degree candidates please rise. President Fernandes, these candidates have also fulfilled all requirements for their respective degrees, and it is with great pleasure that I present to you this final group of students for conferral.
Thank you, Dr. Johnson. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you the associate's degree with all the privileges and responsibilities thereunto.
Please be seated. Graduates, you now belong to our vast and mighty APU and AMU alumni community. While we have over 166,000 alumni that span the country and the globe, we realize the most strength comes from us as a collective. Together, we can impact our community and our world. We encourage you to engage in your alumni experience. Find ways to give back to the university community. Consider serving as a mentor. Stay connected with the alumni social media pages, and please utilize your lifelong access to career services and the Treffry Library.
All right, let's do this. All graduates, please rise one last time. You ready? You sure? We are ready. As an outward symbol of your achievement, you may now change your tassels from the right side of your cap to the left side. And we have one more surprise for you. And to ensure it is well received, you will see the countdown on the screen. Once complete, please be prepared for a popping sound and then a moment of celebration.
and gentlemen, I give you the 2026 graduates from the School of Arts, Humanities, and Education, the School of Security and Global Studies, and the School of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math. American Public University System's Board of Trustees, directors, and faculty and staff extend to you our heartfelt congratulations. We have been privileged to support you in your educational journey thus far. Thank you, families, friends of graduates, for the support you have given them and for being part of our celebration. I told you it would be worth sticking around until the end. Please remain standing until the members of the platform party and the faculty have exited the commencement room. Then feel free to reunite with your graduate either in this room or in the hallways outside. This concludes the American Public University and American Military University 2026 commencement ceremony for the School of Arts, Humanities, and Education, the School of Security and Global Studies, and the School of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math.